Hey y'all, it's Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another weekly reading vlog. So I am fresh off of my weekend reading vlog that I just posted for y'all. If you haven't watched that yet, please do. So I am still in the vlogging mood. We're gonna try and keep this momentum going. 2024, I still want it to be the year of the vlog. So let's do the thing. To catch you up, hello, it's Monday. I did work today, obviously, it's Monday. I was able to finish one audiobook today. It was this one. I already forgot the title. So the more I read about autistic women, the more I think I might be an autistic woman. I related to a lot of stuff in this book, which for the book itself, it was kind of lackluster and boring. Which is just a foul thing to say about somebody's memoir, but it is what it is. Here we are. So I gave that 3 stars. I also DNF'd a book today. I DNF'd the Invocations. I DNF'd this in chapter 4, which was a damn shame because I really like this author's other book, House of Hollow. But this one just wasn't it. Like, I was 4 chapters in and I couldn't tell you anything about what I had just listened to. Like, I had zero knowledge. It was going in one ear and out the other, and I already knew that it wasn't going to change for the duration of the novel, so I just cut my losses. In terms of goals for the week, this is going to be a Kindle heavy week. I have an e-arc I need to read and review so I can get that up before the book actually comes out. I have several ebooks from the library that are due back any day now. And I'm tired of having to put them back on hold because I don't get to them in time. So we're going to try and do the damn thing. I'm starting with Green Fuse Burning. Like, this cover, though, this fucking cover. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So I'm gonna read this. I don't know anything about it. All I know is this cover, and that was all I needed. I don't know what genre it is. I don't know anything about the story. I know nothing. I know Destiny read this and she gave it 5 stars. Jan read this and I think she gave it like 3 or 4 stars. So this could fall anywhere on the spectrum for me. I do think that it's short, if I'm remembering correctly. This ebook is due back to the library in less than 48 hours, so I hope it's short. and that's what we're gonna start with. This is what we're gonna do. Let's go. Oh yeah? So, updates. I fell asleep at 9 o'clock last night. I don't even know if you can hear me. Also, this lighting is fabulous, is it not? Excuse the 5 a.m. lighting, okay? So, I got about halfway through the book last night, and I'm really liking it. So, basically, we're following this character, Rita, who has recently lost her father. Her father has passed away. And there's this whole thing, you know, obviously she's feeling sad for the loss of her father. She's feeling very disconnected from her culture because she never really asked her dad much about it. And her girlfriend, Molly, decides to get her like an art grant to send her out into the woods to paint for a week. So she goes, and the cabin that she's staying in is in the area that her father grew up in. So she's feeling like I don't want to say she's feeling very connected to nature and her father, but those thoughts are running through her head. And she's also hallucinating while she's there. Her first night there, she thinks that she sees people dragging this body to a pond. And she doesn't know if it's real or not. And the locals are not very friendly or helpful. So we're just kind of going step by step. We're getting the story in chunks based on each of the paintings that she's done while she's there. So there's 6 paintings total, and I think I'm on the 3rd or 4th painting. And I like it. It has really nice writing. It has really nice writing. Like, I don't think it's going to be a 5-star, but I think the writing is good enough at least to get it a 4-star. But again, like, I don't exactly know where it's going. I don't know what's going to happen. So there's still time. I'm only 53% of the way through. It's due tomorrow at 4 o'clock, so I can definitely get it done. I currently have Soup. It's hard to see her because she's black, but she's here. I don't know if we're going to read or if we're going to watch TV this morning. I'm not going to lie. I still have a couple episodes of season 2 of The Bear. So I might knock one of those out just to get it out of my system. And we might pick up Brace for Impact. If you are new, which is fine, even if you're not, like, this is a relatively new thing. Recently, I have been reading to Soup. Here we sit here in the chair every morning, and I read aloud to her, and she falls asleep, and it's such a moment. I love it so much. So this is the book that we're currently chipping away at. This is a memoir about a girl who is on a roller derby team. I don't know anything else. I don't need to know anything else. I love roller derby, so this is a win. We're not very far in. We're on chapter 3. We didn't get very far the last time. We just started this one. So we may pick this up this morning. I don't really want to read this aloud to her, just in case. Huh, Suze? Mommy Soupy. I love her.
Got you some Valentine's Day gifts, Beebs. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but...
Where?
Behind you.
Ah! Bill doesn't like it.
She's gonna bark.
She doesn't like it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you're in Jan's Discord, you might remember that I put this in there asking if I should spend $17 on it because it would make the perfect annotation station. And I decided that it was not worth the cost and didn't get it and have yet to find one as good as this. When did you get this?
Like a day or 2 after I went back.
I'm so happy. Oh, we got one. Is this a new mug?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just liked how it was. I thought it was really cute.
You make me go wild. That is true.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love you.
Love you.
Update time. So I didn't finish any audiobooks today, but I got most of the way through ACOTAR. I am loving the shit out of this, which was very surprising to me because I really don't like the audiobooks for this series. The story is just too fucking good where it's like the shitty audio doesn't even matter. Like I am having such a good time. But I cannot emphasize enough how frustrated I was getting because, one, I wasn't reading this physically, so I couldn't tab all the things and notate all the things, but also that I didn't have my Crescent City books, okay? Spoilers ahead. I mean, you know, just at this point, I feel like when anyone talks about Sarah J. Maas, you're at risk for spoilers, but just spoilers ahead. Tensions were so high for me that I was getting so frustrated that the Weaver, when Favor goes to see the Weaver is singing this fucking creepy ass song, and she's singing about First Light, and I didn't have my Crescent City books to refer. I just, all I wanted to do all day was to just deep dive into my research. And I couldn't do that because I didn't have my fucking Crescent City books. But it's okay. The audiobooks, my reread on audio is just for fun, just because they're available. I will be getting to these again, hopefully sometime this year for Moss 101. But this is giving me motivation to just fucking plow through Throne of Glass already so I can get to these. Am I the only one struggling with Throne of Glass? Like, please be honest with me. I have tried to read that series so many times and have yet to complete it. I started Moss 101. I started with Assassin's Blade and I made it like one chapter into the first story and I was already over it and I had to put it down. I did start and complete Throne of Glass and had a really good time with it. I ended up giving it 4 stars and then I jumped straight into Crown of Midnight and I read about 100 pages and I wasn't really enjoying myself and I put it down and I haven't picked it back up since. And I feel like at this point I just need to cut my losses, but I am so dedicated for these fucking connections that I just need to plow through it. But this is giving me the motivation because as the faster I fucking get through Throne of Glass, the faster I can tackle these for Moss 101 because it's going to be such a fucking vibe. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. So that's what we got for today. I am going to finish my ebook tonight. So hopefully either later tonight or tomorrow morning, I'll give you an update on that because it is due tomorrow. And hopefully I can start something else before I go to bed. But I fell asleep at 9 last night and it may be the same for tonight. So I'm going to go shower.
Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. Treat yourself today. Oh, God, I'm so tired of working for a living. So nobody here is surprised that I fell asleep at 9 last night again. And honestly, I could sleep some more. Like, God, I'm fucking tired, dude. This is soup, by the way. She's making bread on me. So I finished Green Fuse Burning right before bed. Like, honestly, I was falling asleep reading it. That has nothing to do with the book, though. I was just tired. I settled on a 3-star. Like, it's good. Like, I love the queerness and I love the writing. Like, that bitch can write. I will be keeping an eye on this author in the future for sure. But I needed more from it. Like, I understand what the story was trying to do and I feel like it did it well. Even though there was something that was said like really, really early in the book, like maybe like the very first paragraph that I found to be a little misleading by the end. So I was like kind of annoyed. But even that I feel like was there intentionally, but I don't know. I needed more, but I don't know what exactly I needed more of. But I think if you're intrigued in it in any capacity, to just go ahead and check it out. Like, it's only like 100-ish pages. Like, it definitely respects your time. It's very easy to read and the writing is just so good. Like, there's good writing. Really good writing. It was nice to see. Today I will be finishing A Court of Mist and Fury. I have like 30% of the audiobook left, so I'm going to knock that out. And then I think I'm just going to dive straight into A Court of Wings and Ruin because I have the audiobook for that as well. Though that's due on the 16th at like 10 a.m. So I don't know if I'll be able to finish it beforehand, but it's not that big of a deal. It's just, again, those are the audiobooks that I have available to me right now, so that's what I'm going to be reading today. And I don't have anything else to report, dude. Like, I just want to fucking go to bed. Like, I just want to go to bed. I do not want to go to work today. I want to sleep. Huh, babe? Huh, Soupy? I just want to sleep, huh, Soup? Yeah.
Hello. Weekly vlogs are not the thing. I think I'm going to stick to weekend vlogs. These are not fun for me. I work all damn day and then I come home and I do the thing and then I'm exhausted and I don't have like anything interesting to show y'all. I apologize for the angle. My tripod literally broke as I was trying to set up to film this little clip for you. So, in terms of reading, I did finish A Court of Mist and Fury. I am not holding it up because my hands, they be hurting. They've been hurting all day long. And I'm not holding it. But I finished it today. 5 stars. I loved it. It was so fucking good. It was so good. Like, even though Silver Flames is my favorite book from that series, like, that book is why ACOTAR is my favorite series. Like, I read that and it's like, okay, so what Throne of Glass book is comparable to A Court of Mist and Fury? Because as of right now, I'm not getting any of that from Throne of Glass. I did start ACOWAR today. The audiobook is due on Friday morning. I don't think I'm going to finish it in time.
Everyone, happy Thursday from me and Soup. I am having a real rough morning. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, my hands still hurt, my knees hurt. Just like I'm hurting. I really don't want to go to work today, but here we are. What are you gonna do? I went to bed at like 8:30 last night, but I did get to start my e-arc. I think it's called Ian Hollow. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I found out about this from Tiffany. Apparently, it's a Frankenstein retelling. I'm only about 10% in right now, and I really like it. Like, I was sucked in, like, immediately. Like, I think the writing is really good. So essentially, we're following this woman, and she lives on this really tiny island that only has like 20 people living on it. And she lives there with her husband, who's kind of a D-bag, and their 4 children. So you're kind of just experiencing life with them. And it takes place in the 1700s, like the late 1700s, I think. So we're just kind of following them around, and a new visitor is coming. They see a boat out yonder, and like no one ever comes out there. So everyone's like very intrigued to know who this person is. And that's where I'm at. But I really like it so far. The writing is really good. I wish I could have read more, but I was just like falling asleep with the Kindle in my hands. And God bless Kindle, okay? Because I can't even fathom holding an actual book right now. I couldn't do it. It can't be done. I finished the last episode of The Bear yesterday without knowing it was the last episode, and I'm pissed. If we don't get a season 3, I'm gonna be pissed. Huh, Soup. But that's all I got going on. Not a lot's happening. Nah.
Happy Thursday, everyone. We've got updates. So it is a race against the clock. I am in chapter, what is it? Chapter 62. I have this much left of the audiobook to finish, and it's due tomorrow at 10:06 a.m. I think on the speed that I'm listening at, it's going to take me like just shy of 3 hours, like 2.5, 3 hours to finish it. So I may have to listen to some more tonight. And possibly like in the morning with Soup before I go in for my shift, because I really want to finish it. I'm having a lot of fun. It's really good. It's really good. Saba Tahir announced her new book today. Can we all just take a moment? Okay, she doesn't publish that frequently, so y'all haven't heard me gush about her yet, but I love her and I love all of her books, and I am so excited. So it's called Air. And apparently it takes place in the Ember and the Ashes world 20 years after the fact. And now I need to reread. I need to reread that whole fucking series because I know there's going to be connections. I know it. She wouldn't just set it in the same world for the hell of it, even though I love that world. Like, you do you, girl. But I know her. The way that she wrapped up that last book from shit that's on page 1 in the first book, I know there's going to be stuff in there and I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it, and I'm very excited. I've been riding that high all day. Also, I wanted to thank all of y'all. I just wanted to thank all of y'all. I saw a lot of growth on my channel today, more growth than what is typical for my channel. A lot of views. I got some new subscribers, and I just wanted to say thank you. Like, I literally do a little happy dance every time somebody watches one of my videos, every time somebody subscribes to my channel. Like, it means so much to me. And it always comes to me at the best of times. I really don't like the way that this vlog is coming together. I am not gonna lie, but having that kind of little spurt that I had today really re-energized me and remind me to not give up, to keep going, that the perfectionist in me does not always need to win. and just and just thank you for that. I really appreciate every single one of y'all who are here and who give two flying fucks about some random fucking white girl in her library. Like, I just it just makes me really happy, and thank you guys a lot. Also, my hands don't hurt. My hands don't hurt right now. They don't hurt right now. I'm not going to push it though. I'm still reading on my Kindle. I still want to continue with Ian Hollow or In Hollow. Someone please tell me how to say the name of this book, please. Tiffany, help me. I'm really excited to continue on with that. Though I probably will be asleep by 8 o'clock again. I'll probably see you in the morning. Like, let's just be real.
Happy Friday. So I just got home from work, and before I give you the daily updates, we got mail. Ooh, I already know what it is. So if you've watched this far, you will know my hands have really been bothering me, like a lot. And Phoebe's got me the button for my Kindle. I'm so excited. Because I do need to get a brace for this hand. So pretty soon I will have braces on both hands. It won't be able to do shit, but I think I can still push the I can still push the button. So I can still read on my Kindle when I can't use my hands. Oh, I'm so excited. So hopefully we can test this out later. It'll be much later though, because we are going out to dinner with the family tonight, which will be nice. But in terms of reading updates, I finished A Court of Wings and Ruin. I think I'm going to settle on a 4 stars this time, but I finished just in the nick of time. The audiobook was due back at 10:03 a.m. and I finished at 9:38 a.m. Most of that is in part because I had like a rowdy ass nightmare in the middle of the night and couldn't get back to sleep. So I listened to like an hour of this to just like chill out my brain. So read that. I cannot wait to tackle these for Moss 101. Like, they're going to be dripping in highlighter, like this series specifically anyway. And I honestly can't wait. So obviously I figured I'd pick this up for the 4th time. Y'all. Okay, so the regular audiobook was on hold. So I got the graphic audio, like those are starting to become a thing. It was the most dramatic thing I've ever experienced in my life. Like, just the intro to the audiobook where it's all graphic audio, like a movie in your brain. It was basically just like a really bad soap opera, like very overacted and done in one take kind of thing. And I got to like the first like steamy scene and it was like listening to a porno. I had to turn it off. Like, it's so bad that it's good. I I had such an entertaining time with it. I feel like though
because this is a 5-star read for me. I read it over and over all the time. This is my most read Sarah J. Maas book at this point. So I feel like if I was going into one of those graphic audiobooks, I think if I was going into that style of audiobook, it would have to be with a book that I already love, because if I was going into this book for the first time listening to that, I probably would have DNF'd. Um, so I didn't get very far. I don't even think I made it into part two. Like I didn't get very far at all. Yeah, no, I definitely didn't get into part two. I'm still into part one. That audiobook is divided up into two parts, and the second half is on hold for like an incredibly long time. So I don't think that I'm going to pick it up. Like I really don't want to know. And I honestly, I just picked it up today because after I finished Wings and Ruin, I didn't have any more audiobooks and I just needed something to get me through the day. So those are my updates. Hopefully I will see you later to close this out. But if not, please give this video a like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and talk to me down in the comments. I have decided this is going to be my last weekly vlog. I am not doing anymore. I don't like them. But I will continue to do the weekend vlogs. I'll probably just make that a weekly thing, and I'll just do the weekend vlogs. So there will be some vlog content still, but I don't think I'm going to be doing any more during the week. So, bye!